Sacred colleagues, earlier this week I received notice via email and letter that I have been removed from my volunteer position with the American Massage Therapy Association, effective Monday, September 30th, 2024. I have total confidence that the leadership team that myself and the entire Arkansas Board of Directors have assembled together are more than capable of being great stewards of the business of the Arkansas chapter in my absence. I know that they will make me proud, because in many ways each one of them already has. I cannot say that to be removed from my duly elected position as president in this manner does not hurt, or that I do not find it personally humiliating. I do, however, find solace in the fact that my removal came from a majority of national leaders whom I've only met on few occasions and known only briefly. This is preferable than to be removed by a majority of those within my chapter. AMTA's National Executive Committee has made their choice, and while of course I disagree, I accept their choice. While their reasons for making this decision are not yet explicitly stated, I do not believe it to be related to a perceived conflict of interest with my recent appointment to the Massage Therapy Technical Advisory Committee, the regulatory agency in Arkansas. To cite Section 9 of AMTA's Policy Manual on Chapters, quote, 50% or more of elected chapter board members shall not also serve on a state regulatory board while serving on the chapter board, end quote. I find it far more probable that this decision was made with political motivations, given my recent outspoken support of the Interstate Massage Compact. Based off recent conversations I've had with AMTA national leadership, I am left to draw a direct correlation between my staunch support of Impact and my sudden removal from my volunteer positions with the association. I will never stop believing that standing up for what's right is always worth it. AMTA has recently returned to a neutral stance on the compact. This was shared with chapter presidents and government relation chairs during a Q&A session at their national convention earlier in September. Again, while I strongly disagree with National's decision to remove me from my office, I accept this outcome. It is not what we wanted or what we worked so hard for. To do it all over again and have this same outcome, I wouldn't change a thing. I have been blessed in helping to shape the rebirth and rebuilding of the Arkansas chapter. I have not achieved all that I set out to do, but with the hard work and loyalty of others, AMTA Arkansas has accomplished many important goals for the future of massage therapy in the natural state. I made good on the promise I made in both of my campaigns to re-energize the Arkansas chapter. Membership numbers have been up consistently, volunteer and leadership positions have filled and doubled, and our chapter resources have increased as well. Ours is a unique chapter and state, one of the first in the union to be granted a charter with AMTA, and with the help of AMTA, Arkansas became one of the first 5 in the nation to regulate the profession of massage therapy. Our long and storied history as leaders in the profession has inspired me to get involved, and I hope it will continue to inspire others. Arkansas has a responsibility to return to our seats at the tables that we helped to build, a unique responsibility to seek solutions to the problems that confront the profession as a whole. I know that many of my supporters will be disappointed with this recent development. I am too. But our disappointment and shock must be overcome by our dedication and love for our work as massage therapists. Please remember that my presidency and my volunteerism was never about one person or one issue. For far too long, personalities and emotions have stood in the way of progressing the massage therapy profession forward. I refuse to allow my personality and my emotions to be a dividing factor within this profession. I call for unity amongst professionals and among our national organizations, of which I have tirelessly devoted much of my time and energy. I remain grateful for my opportunity to serve Arkansas massage therapists in this capacity, grateful for the success that our chapter has fought hard for, and grateful for the outstanding volunteers that have joined our leadership and the invaluable guidance of those who have served the chapter before me. Let me also extend a thankful heart for those that have supported me and supported the vision that we hold for the Arkansas chapter. I am sorry that I will not be there to help see many of our values, visions, and causes come to fruition. There remains much important work to be done, and our beloved profession of massage therapy must always come first. I have faith that the Arkansas chapter will rise to this occasion and overcome the inconvenience of my absence at this most inopportune time for Arkansas. The Arkansas General Assembly will be in regular session starting in January. It gives me great hope and comfort knowing that a stronger and more empowered chapter is poised to protect and improve massage therapy's station within our great state. I urge all Arkansans to get involved with the local chapter and other organizations. We need your idealism, your point of view, and your professional convictions. The future of massage therapy demands your participation. Do all that you can to keep advancing the causes and values that all massage therapists hold dear. Protect our profession. Never doubt that you are valuable and powerful and rightful heirs to the legacy of Arkansas massage practitioners from times gone by. I remain absolutely convinced that we are a profession on the rise. We are only now starting to find ourselves out of 40 years in the wilderness, finally on our way to the promised land. I believe that the way forward will be built on a path of unity. We must be a unified force to advance massage therapy with common goals. We are one people with a shared history and a shared destiny. As for me, I will continue to serve. I will keep my commitments to other organizations, including the Alliance for Massage Therapy Education's Marketing Committee, the Federation of State Massage Therapy Boards Education Task Force, Ambassador for the Interstate Massage Compact in Arkansas, President and founding member of the Society of Massage Archives, and my recent appointment as representative to the Massage Therapy Technical Advisory Committee. I will discharge these responsibilities unconditionally. I will also seek to support other efforts when necessary for the advancement of massage therapy. I am sure that AMTA and Kirby Clark Ellis will not always be working at cross purposes. I never felt as if we were up until this moment. I do believe there were other options for resolution of differences, but I also believe in a spirit of reconciliation and remain hopeful that reconciliation in full between us will come someday. Time will tell, and history will remember if AMTA made an appropriate choice here. In the interim, I fully intend to maintain my membership with AMTA. I remain committed to the core values that the association touts as their guiding principles. My volunteer experience with AMTA ends, for now, the same way it began, with a profound love and dedication for the profession of massage therapy. With faith in the Arkansas chapter, I have been most honored to serve, and with eternal gratitude for those I have been blessed to call not only fellow volunteers and colleagues, but also friends. Peace and healing.